Hello everyone, welcome into Last Protagonist Plays Windswept and what might be the finale. So on yesterday's stream, we continued going through the extra special stages. We came up toward the sun, we ran into the Windswept stage, and then that was kind of beating the absolute crap out of me. So today we're going to be continuing playing Windswept in Windswept and try to get the last little bit of collectibles that we need and to see the final stages after that. So, lots to look forward to. So Sandy, welcome back in, as well as Yo-Yo. How's it going? You're almost a minute late. Oh man, gotta keep you on your toes. Right, let's go ahead. So I don't know if it saves my progress there. We didn't get the sun, but we did at least see where the sun was. The question is if I want to cheat to get back to where it was, or if I just want to... Oh, it does actually save my progress. Good to know. I screwed up. Your headphone cable finally gave out? Oh, that sucks. One thing that I've taken to doing is putting tape at the end of my connections for headphones and stuff. So that way they're less likely to give out. Because I've had so many headphones die on me over the years that I pretty much had to figure something else out. I almost had it. Okay, that wasn't too bad. At least it's Bluetooth. Oh no. I kind of hate Bluetooth because the audio quality for it is terrible. That's why I don't do like wireless headphones and things like that. There's a part on the cable that's just open. Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. A little bit of tape might extend the longevity of your device. Too high. Too early. Okay. Hey, Platinum Chip, how's it going? Yeah, Logos, I saw that Ori is on the Black Friday sale. I'm not sure if I actually want to get it. When I was looking back at the footage, I was like, man, I know this is rated super highly, but it's just kind of loud to me. I don't really like the art at all, to be honest. Damn, too slow. Sandy, you should check the Black Friday sales. I know Squaresoft is having a bunch of sales going on as well. Oh wow, I saved it. Curses. I'm doing pretty well, thank you. I'm just, you know, struggling really badly on this level. Tearing my hair out a little bit. Last Protagonist not bald, confirmed. Oh, what? How? What? That shouldn't happen that way. It should keep us extended into the animation. Maybe I was falling out as I got to it. Oh, that's probably what happened. Alright, let's just do a little bit of a love tap jump at the end of that. I'm already playing better now than I was that last hour last night. This stage is pretty damn long. Oh. Not much of your wish list is on sale? Fair enough. I had a couple games on sale, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend the money. Alright, good luck with math. And thanks for the good luck on Windswept. Too much of a love tap after all. Hey, Robbie, welcome back in. Sorry I missed your message earlier. Got the frozen turtle shell. I don't even know what half these items do anymore in Terraria. Too high. Curses. Screwed that up. Hey, S-Next? Yeah, we're on the finale, part 3. Sadly. How goes it with you and the pups? Huh, okay, I screwed that up. Too low. I should have jumped that one. Wilma's Christmas present has been ordered. Is that one of your dog's names? Is it named after the Flintstones character? That must be a fun name to scream out into the middle of the night. Your dog isn't nearby. Yeah, I screwed that up. Now, less important stuff like your sisters and mothers. So how the hell am I actually supposed to do this? I've got an idea. Oh, I thought I... What? Okay. Shouldn't jump, because that'll end my ability to recover. Huh? Her sister was named first by a friend, Darla. You picked Wilma as it sounded similar? Okay. Now, was Darla perhaps named after a certain character from the Little Rascals? Did you ever tell Darla that you hate her stinking guts? And that she is scum between your toes? Oh. More finales than The Return of the King? But is he back yet? That's the real question, right? All the Lord of the Rings nerds in the chat are losing their minds. Like, of course he's back! He's Aragorn! Actually, I guess I never really thought about who the eponymous king was in The Return of the King. It might not be Aragorn at all, right? Okay, I've got an idea. If I ever hit that first one at the end of my spin thing, I could just press L2 again to start to initiate another ground pound spin. It is Aragorn, yeah. And also welcome back in Logos, and then welcome into the stream Nyar Koe? I'm sorry if I Nyar 6 damn it. Nyar C6E. I keep forgetting how to look up if there's a way for me to get everybody's nicknames back into the YouTube chat, because this is just a little bit awkward. This looks like a cross between Mario and Donkey Kong. Yeah, that's why I have on my thumbnail Ducky Kong Island, because it's like a mix between Yoshi's Island and Donkey Kong, I think. Definitely a lot more technically accurate, or mechanically precise. Right, so we're not going to do that. I should have stuck with the plane and then spammed L2 when my shell power ran out. There we go. The plan worked. I did do that on purpose. Let me think about how I want to go through this. You don't think there's anything you can do about a Galamoth? Did you just like Google that or something? And it looks that way for you guys as well, right? That you, on your chats, don't see nicknames anymore? This reminds you of Everhood? Really? Speaking of Everhood, I did see a trailer for a game that kind of reminded me of that earlier today. I don't know if this is going to work, so if I screw this up, I'll probably bring myself invincibility and come back here and then see if my idea of the strategy will work, because it's just going to take a lot of iteration, I think, for me to get this. And then once I get the proof of concept, I'll do it for real. That was dumb as hell. Alright, that doesn't count because I suck. I'm going to have to get there again on my own merit. That wasn't even testing a proof of concept, that was just me choking. Right, let's cheat for now. Oh wow, I would have lost right then? Okay, that's fine. So my plan is... No, that's not gonna work. Oh, maybe that's what I can do? Hold on. No, I can't do it that way. How the hell am I possibly supposed to do this? I'm gonna hurt myself. Nope, that's a big old F. At least the cannon got me. I'm gonna die. Wait, I jumped again? Hold on. But I then... Oh, then I could just fall back down here. Okay. Alright. Thought I was too high, ever so slightly. It's painful. Yeah, okay, didn't wait long enough to get that going. So is anybody else in the chat looking for any forward to any Black Friday sales on like Steam or something else in general? Hey, Mellozer, welcome back. I saw Triangle Strategy was on sale, and that game looked kind of cool to me. And I was like, man, I just don't really play a ton of games anymore off stream. Oh no, I'm gonna have to. I screwed up already. I can't alter anything when I'm the duck. So I have to commit. Ow. Ask next, you're looking forward to Baldur's Gate 3? It's a good one. I wasn't as much of a fan of its combat or like movement in general. It's definitely got a lot of nice RPG elements to it. I knew that was too high. Logos, you're playing Pal World and Satisfactory at the moment, so you're good at the same time? Damn, your factories are that satisfactory and efficient that you can multitask that way. It's crazy. Okay, so the rat is a little bit smaller. That's why I screw up sometimes. I see. So I will need to manually fix that if that situation were to arise again. God, my posture is so bad right now. I thought I was fine. I should probably just commit to air dashing multiple times no matter what, to avoid that situation again. Damn it. Logos, you got inspired and re-downloaded more Marvel Rivals. Maybe we should play together this weekend or something. What the hell am I doing? Nyar says triangle strategy's good, very long, however. That doesn't bother me too much. If anything, that's almost a good thing, unless it feels like it carries on too long. Because then I can, you know, justify the cost being like worth the bang for my buck. But yeah, I've always been a really big fan of those SRPGs like Final Fantasy Tactics, Tactics Ogre. So triangle strategy was appealing to me. I did it, but now what do I do? How do I undo this? Is the duck? Can I switch? How do I... Oh, you can switch in the pots. Oh man, this is scary. But this is progress. Oh baby. Actual progress. Galamoth, you're gonna play older games from now on? I feel that. Maybe I shouldn't talk because this game literally came out like a week ago, but more and more when games continue to get patched after they released or DLC, I feel saltier and saltier for buying them new. Which is why I try to avoid buying a game when it's brand new, just because I know I kind of get sucked into the FOMO of a brand new game. It's kind of fun to figure things out when everybody's on the same page as you. But at least with a small title like this, I don't know. You don't have to deal with reviewers getting the game like a month before you. That is something which really annoys me. Hit Logos up if you need a partner for Baldur's Gate 3. SNX, you're playing Digimon Storytime Stranger right now. It's good. The story itself is interesting, but hit or miss. I've been hearing more and more good things about that game. Although I'm not sure, even if I were to hear, like, that it was as good as Expedition 33, that I'd go out of my way to check it out. Maybe I'd need to, like, actually sit down and look at some gameplay for it. Meow, Yote kind of hacked your brain and creativity. You didn't like it? What do you mean? You haven't played a game since finishing Yote? You need to finish Silk Song, but you're having more fun drawing lately. Okay. Yara Tactics did just get its revamp. Might need to jump back into Evilise. Nice. Speaking of old games and whatnot, I was potentially thinking... Okay, I know I freaked out. I was potentially thinking of going back and playing Saga Frontier 2 on stream. A game that I talked about doing that a long time ago, but just didn't. Oh man, can't see. Where are we going? Oh, this just brings us back over here. But I didn't get the sun. So the sun isn't that way. Okay, but at least I checked that way out, and we figured that out. So I guess we need to come to the top of here. I don't know why I did that. That was not the play to make. Hey Stella, how's it going? The new or the old version? Oh, for Saga Frontier 2, the new one. I played the old one a long time ago, you know, back in the day. And I absolutely adore that game for what it is. Like, it's a little bit janky, don't get me wrong, but the arts, the music are both phenomenal for 1997. Or I guess that would be like 1998 when that one came out, maybe 99. But then I was thinking, it might not be the best stream game. Maybe it'd be worth making its kind of own video in comparison to Shintoism to an extent. Oh, you can land on that. How do I get my turtle back? Will there be a finale part 4? We're gonna have to see Ulfru. Nice to see you again. Meow, Yote was great, but you're totally unproductive the entire time you played it. Isn't that kind of normal, though? That if you're playing a video game, you're not being productive doing other stuff? Are you just saying that it sucked you in so badly, you just kind of put everything else off to the point it was problematic? Those are the best kind of games. Of course, the time that I don't mean to go over the damn thrill hex I do. I still have also not played Octopath Traveler. I'm thinking if I do play Fallout New Vegas, I could probably squeeze in a game before that and leave New Vegas for like December to kind of coincide a little bit better with the new season of the Fallout TV show. Although in some ways in my mind it's a little bit weird calling it a TV show. Hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to hold on. Oh no, there's an empty thing right there. New Vegas first playthrough? Yes, it would be my very first playthrough on New Vegas. Played a lot of Fallout 3 back in the day. Also, if I played New Vegas on stream, chat would lose their minds because I play Bethesda's games the most degenerate way possible, where I just kind of explore way the hell too much and never do the main quest ever. Like, I got to level 70 in Skyrim and I wasn't able to use Dragon Shouts. To give a little bit of a context to what I actually mean by that. Wait, that just goes the same place. Is that all just a lie? So let's say we got over here. This is a big fat lie, like I thought, and then there's nothing else up here. Man, this game is trolly. What the hell? Okay. So it really wants me to go that way to the right to figure out what the hell I need to do. I have no idea what to do here, though. Vanilla or modded? The only types of mods that I would do would be like bug fix type things. I think Stella was saying on the Discord that the game director made a series of mods, which kind of blows my mind. It's like, why not just officially patch them in or something? So I'd be willing to look into that, but I want to try to play as close to the devs intended as possible for a first playthrough of any game. Hey autosave, welcome into the stream. You know what I have to do if you'd like a backseater? I very much appreciate you asking. I want to try to give it a good college try to figure it out myself. I have a feeling I might actually get stuck on this, so if you want to offer me the advice when I ask for it, I will preface it by saying that my question is non-rhetorical. The third Octopath game is coming out the 4th? I didn't realize that. Wasn't it a mobile game, though? That just kind of has me, like, I sleep. Kind of have a, prejudice to mobile games. I'm doing the wrong thing. Actually, we fixed it. I forgot about the rat. I was so proud of myself, patting myself on the back. Only for the rat to stab me in it. Alright, thank you, autosave. And fun fact, in Bethesda games, all routes lead to Stealth Archer. It just works. That is kind of how I play those games, to be honest. This might sound a little bit out of left field, but they tend to feel kind of like Metroid Prime games. If you play them that way, I screwed up. Galmoth, you can get through the first Octopath. The characters may as well not have even known each other for how much they interacted. Oh, really? You were also a hater of Claire Obscure Expedition 33, weren't you? Definitely not a fan. Did you ever play Baldur's Gate 3? I don't think this is gonna work. I'm afraid I'm going to immediately hit my head doing this. If you play low intelligence, you get unique speech checks. Don't you? So I haven't played New Vegas. Don't you also get like less perks? Or is that just like a Fallout 3 type thing? Less perks as you level up, essentially. We know below is Jabate. And this bramble doesn't have the courtesy to even have real fake walls. As far as I know. Alright, well, here goes nothing. Screwed up so bad. You're curious if I'd like dead money? It seems divisive. What is that? Sounds like looting corpses to me. Uh-oh. It's a small DLC? Oh, okay. You're assuming the version I have has all the DLC? That's actually a good question. I didn't even think to check about that. I would assume so as well, but I think I got it for like 10 bucks because I probably got it on a good sale before Fallout 4 came out. It's my fault. Logos Expedition 33 rocks. You just need a sequel where they elaborate on stuff left unresolved and unexplained. Maybe with a DLC or a sequel. Silk Song's still your game of the year. I mean, they did say that they were working on a DLC really shortly after the release. I actually want to replay Expedition 33, but I'm like, why replay it now when you can potentially wait for DLC? It would not surprise me if they came out with a kind of major announcement with Game of the Year awards or something like that. Oh! Okay, that is not as bad as I thought at all. I don't know why I didn't think about the possibility to slide off the ledge and then continue the thing. That's kind of neat. It's very nerve-wracking. You'd have no reason to really want to do that otherwise. So man, like, the text in this game just keeps expanding and expanding. It's kind of crazy. Oh, wait, what? Okay. I could have pulled the duck back out again. I wasn't paying enough attention, I suppose. And the funny slash sad thing is, I do have my review of Expedition 33 done from like months and months ago. I just never made the video for it. I was potentially thinking of doing like a quick recap of the videos I've streamed this year, or videos, the games that I've streamed this year, giving some like quick reviews to all of them, as opposed to individual reviews. Alright, so it's really hard to pull the duck back out, so I'll do the other strat of getting as high as I can. And then, relying on the weak throw. Cool. Logos, you're also waiting for DLC? Makes sense. Speaking of DLC, Night Rains looks like it'll be enjoyable. I don't know, I have like a love-hate relationship with Night Rain. I love it because it's actually fun, but I also hate it because it's so damn lazy and it could have been more. If there's only like the 2 characters that they add and like 3 bosses, I'm probably just gonna skip it. So duck throw me too high. Let's do a little jump first. Meep meep. Oh, damn, we're close to the sun. Metaphorically speaking, right? I was trying to go to the right as I realized how close I was to standing up into those. Maybe I would have been safe. Man, actual progress. Exciting. Now that I know the left side of the level is a lie. I didn't hit the ground. Too impatient for my own good. Aw, man. I thought that kills my momentum enough that I didn't need to worry. Hey, Phantom Leaves, how's it going? Nice to see you again. Artorias new map. Wait, is there a new map? I guess I didn't realize. I thought it was like QuickTime. Not quick, what are they called? The like little calamity things. Why am I blinking? Icarus called. He's upset I'm stealing his bit. Look, I'm not gonna care if a little kid gets mad at me. Palutena, on the other hand. I don't know where I'm going with that. I only played a tiny bit of Kid Icarus. I screwed that up. There's an order for doing the New Vegas DLC, but as long as you do Lonesome Road last, it doesn't matter too much. Okay. Shifting Earth, that's what it was. Thank you, Galamoth. I also played a tiny bit of Kid Icarus for like the 3DS. I think I have it. I didn't really like it. I think the camera felt a little bit too weird for me. Come on, Chuckers, we got this. I'm a little bit scared to jump right here. I don't know if those thorns are gonna get me. I think I'm safe, but I might not be. Okay. Alright, now I guess we should just dash across. I could have switched! I could have switched and been fine. Okay. If I do New Vegas, may you make one non-spoiler suggestion? If it's not a spoiler, you can make a suggestion, but there's no guarantee I'd follow it. Oh yeah, before you guys really suggest anything, I should say that, which will come to no surprise to many of you longtime viewers of the channel, but I intend to go through the Deathclaw wastes at the beginning of the game, because that's like the one thing that I heard about, and is probably the one thing that I would have done on a normal playthrough. So it's kind of me stubbornly going as though I didn't know anything about New Vegas. That is like the one thing that I know about that game. And who doesn't? I do know like a tiny bit about the factions, in that they tend to represent potentially some like philosophical schools of thought, and they seem to be a bit more fleshed out than the other factions in the other games, like Fallout 3. But I don't really know the details, to be honest. Whew. I thought that was too low. Make sure my endurance is at least 7. I don't know how endurance works in New Vegas, but I tend to level up things like intelligence, perception, and endurance a lot. I screwed up. Or if we're talking Oblivion, acrobatics, because acrobatics is too cool to not level up. Did anybody play that new Oblivion remaster? Didn't they change the stats around? I need to focus a tiny bit when I get there. Oh my goodness. Stella, you've tried to go to New Vegas like that, and you've never managed it because of previously stated you're bad at games. But you've got the F5 button. It's right there. Unless you're a console enjoyer. And then if you are a console enjoyer, real talk, you should be a command console enjoyer. Yeah. I didn't dash. That's silly me. Hey, without horns, nice to see you again. You just called us Neverybody? What are we, Nevrons? Leveling up feels smoother for casuals. I like to think of myself as somewhat of a casual. Like, I'm not truly dedicated enough to be... an actual hardcore gamer. But I probably play more than your typical casual. Like, I'll min-max to a small degree, but truly hardcore players are frightening with their ability to min-max things and stick with it. I guess even if I throw myself too high, if I do the dash, I can get out of it. Okay. As long as I know I'm about a pixel away from the corp, I'll know I'll be safe. Jump. Dash. Switch, jump throw. I'm probably going to screw this up. No! I had it, because all I would have needed to do right then is to jump down to that platform. Then I could have landed, got checkers back, and then done it again a little bit more safely. The important bit is proof of concept complete. Now we just need to clean it up. Too low. Ten strength, 2 intelligence melee build. I am a paralyzing palm enjoyer, for what it's worth. That'd probably be something that I would want to do on a second character. But I imagine I would be a little bit daring and essentially play a stealth archer on a first playthrough. Unless the perks are really cool for something else along the way. Although this will be a hell of a hot take for some people, I'm assuming, but I am not a VATS enjoyer, and I don't use it if I can help it. And I also didn't use bullet time in Skyrim as well. Just because I figured if you get good, you're saving yourself a bunch of points. Okay, so we have actually a lot of space to work with here. They aren't that low. I just don't trust things. So sniper, yeah. You can get a good sniper early, nice. I don't necessarily need snipers, but just like rifles in general are pretty good. I bonked myself. I was too close, I guess. I don't know. Give me that sun, son. Damn it! I just have to drop. Of course, the time that I don't actually want to shell jump, I accomplish it. I guess this gives me even more reason to hate shell jumps, right? No. Galamoth, you always felt like Vance was there to compensate for the not very good shooting. At least in Fallout 3, yeah, that is true. They made gun combat deliberately bad in favor of RPG elements, but it just made it feel bad. I know they addressed it in Fallout 4, like, as a specific feature. So, I don't know if New Vegas is better or not. I'm assuming it might have been a little bit better in terms of the FPS mechanics, but obviously I've not played. I didn't need to do it twice. That looked like some kind of shine spark. I didn't press circle. Did not switch to the duck. You know, guys, we've gotten this far in the game, yet have yet to actually make a Howard the Duck reference. In my defense, I never watched Howard the Duck. And it is kind of an older movie at this point. Why didn't it dash? Pressed L2. Neither of you nor Galamoth. That was a compromise system between the turn-based of the pre-Bethesda games and the third-person shooting more people would be used to by the time Fallout 3 came out. Yeah. I'd honestly never heard of Fallout as a game series until Fallout 3 when I saw the trailers for it. My friend and I were kind of blown away. We're like, oh my god, this game looks ridiculous. Because we saw, you know, the little fat man nuke catapults. Too low. So as much as some Fallout purists really poop on Bethesda, really Bethesda kind of put them on the map for a good chunk of players like myself. I did try to go back and play Fallout 1, but I just couldn't get into it. Too much of a legacy game. Which, I don't know how I feel about that, because, I mean, you guys saw me play Diablo 2 this year, and I didn't really have problems with that. I thought it was too low again. Down! I did drop down. Because I was determined to not get got by my own shell. Howard the Duck, the Marvel character? Exactly, him. Didn't you know he had his own comic book movie, Stella? I thought you were a comic book nerd. In the 80s, yes. Hey, Chadwick, how's it going? I had a feeling my dough would summon you. I didn't jump high enough. That sucks. If I could just stop choking at a part which is not that hard, that'd be cool. Alright, enough stalling. We're gonna do it. No! How are we doing, space people? Well, I am trying to steal the sun. I guess. Right, the hard part's done. Let's not choke. I meant to do that. I don't know if my face palm was audible on the stream, but I actually face palmed. Everyone says in Homer Simpson's voice, dope. Oh. Give me that! Oh yes! We're done with this stupid stage! Current under fire. Collect the sun coin. I lied because I still need to get the comet. But is this a softball? Could I not get back the other way? I guess I could do that. Wait, what was over there? Was it just a bee? Oh, okay, yeah, it was just a bee. Alright, we're gonna go back through the stage and beat it normally. Up until we get the comet. Wait, now I actually have to go through that one way. Maybe I could go backwards. Where the hell are we going? Oh, he can go through the thing. I made the same sound as the animal. It was just like, wow. I should have spun. Okay, we're back over here. We can make this work. It's a hell of a lot easier to get over here. Feel very familiar with this spot. I should hit circle. That's right. One minute. I didn't hover. So it only took us an hour to get the sun. Just one power-up in this silly stage. Guess I can't call it a power-up. One secret in this hidden stage. It's catching up to me! Yeah, I don't like the hitbox in that guy specifically. That one was my fault. Down. Stella, you don't say dough? Do you go instead? That was a Marge reference. No, I usually just swear. Fair enough. What? I hit the honey. I heard the sound effect even. They cheated me. Oh, man. Super close. Don't touch the lava, thanks. I'll try to keep that in mind. Oh yeah, I cheated for this. Oh, I remember this part. I think I got through it with a fluke, essentially. It's gonna get me! That was the dumbest way. Hey, congrats on beating Skeletron Prime, Robbie. Do you think you're getting ready for the Moon Lord now? Or do you still need to work on the twins? I think you said something about the twins earlier, maybe not. Too much. No, I had it. Gotta kind of look at that. Skeletron Alpha? Is that a mod? I thought that was a joke. Oh no! Guys, maybe me beating the stage with a fluke. You go to let the pups out, now you're back to last night's stream? You got me there. But did I steal the sun last night? Trying to think of the implications of that. Stealing the sun last night? Damn it, I was too slow. He came out too quickly. Too much. That's right, Stella, as opposed to stealing the sun tomorrow. At least that one kind of makes sense. Because if you don't do it, there should be a tomorrow, but if you succeed, there wouldn't be. Man. Whoops. Trying to land on him. Depends on the hemisphere. Oh, yeah. That might have been a joke comment, but I guess in a way you're right, because if you're in a place like Alaska right now that doesn't have the sun, makes me wonder if Alaskan dads, instead of saying something like "see you next year" on January 1st, they just say something like "see you tomorrow." Maybe that doesn't work if you're going to see somebody sooner than that. Huh? Where's the wheelie boy? We have the extinction mechanic going on? We got Dark Souls 2. That really mentally messed me up. Like, what is the stage anymore? Who am I? We got through it. Galmouth, you were being serious? Okay. Yeah, I know people already do that, but I just wonder if Alaskan dads take it with the whole tomorrow thing because they don't have the sun come up and down for a couple months. Comet wasn't in this part of the stage. This was kind of a surprisingly easy section. Evil penguin. Get out of here, Charlie. So I've learned that these rats don't cover the dips. They just hop over them. Where the hell is the comet thing in here? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do that earlier. Okay. Not seeing the sun doesn't make their clocks not work. The idea is that tomorrow is relative to the rising and setting of the sun, even though it's not. So when Galamoth brought up the hemispheres in relation to me stealing the sun, and tomorrow depending on that, it made me do a bit of a rethink. Really? That can hurt me? Maybe I did get snowballed that one time. I thought I got hit in the face with a frickin' shovel. If the Earth is flat, then explain me the retrograde of Mars, rather. Was it Venus and Mars? Never hear flat earthers talking about that, do ya? I screwed up. So I need to avoid the evil snowballs like that. Couldn't see it. It is Venus? Okay. It's Venus and Mercury, isn't it? The two that are closer to the sun. Don't know why I thought Mars. Wow. I really wanted that buzzsaw, apparently. Get out of here. Although I think I don't even need to do this if I'm remembering correctly. Oh no, this is where the comet was, right? We did it! Da-da-da. I'm the best. Is this part the lie? No. Hey, SMG, how's it going? Free streak already, but like yesterday you just followed. It's pretty close to yesterday because I streamed it the next day, but how's it going for you? You missed me getting the sun, and I just got the comet. So I guess we can leave the stage now. 1 out of 1. Let's steal the sun. Oh no. Okay. Oh god. The actual debates. Unless, watch there be like another screen after this. Windswept EX. You went back to the VOD? Thank you. For the GG. I was curious. You can break those? Don't think so. Is this like the same stage but just enemies are different? So I think I just... Oh, so that's different. So there's just more this time. Alright, Nyar, you have a good night, and thanks for joining us. Take care. Uh-oh. Oh, so it gets me in the middle of that animation? Okay. That doesn't count as a pogo, apparently. That's kind of funny. I wonder if this is passively teaching players to go through the stage like I was originally going through it. Oh, I saved it and then I screwed it up. It's basically the same level, yeah? Some things are different though? Okay. Oh, really? That's weird. Oh, I missed it. Uh-oh. Wait, was that just a star? So I don't need to try super hard to get that? Because the Earth turns faster, it looks like the moon goes east to west if you're standing on the Earth. Even though it orbits the other way. I don't think it actually is an optical illusion, unless you're meaning that in a different way than the way that I'm envisioning that. With the retrograde of the planets. Although it's been a really long time since I've taken any type of course on astronomy. Like, that was one of the things ancient astronomers before Copernicus, not Copernicus, Galileo, the heliocentric model was used to explain that stuff. I'm dead. It really is just a star. That's just a normal looking star. Alright, I didn't want to believe it. But now I can believe it. Yeah, but I believed only the actual planets that are closer to the sun, aka Mercury and Venus, experience retrograde, whereas the ones farther away, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, pizzas, those ones don't actually exhibit retrograde. No? Oh, really? What? I learned wrong. That taught me wrong was a joke. The double tap of going back in the barrel, the jar, the launcher. What the hell do I do there? Alright, so that's used in different spots. Because this stage is mostly a reskin of the other one, I am not focusing like I should be. Well. There's a graphic for Mars retrograde on the apparent retrograde motion page on Wikipedia. The Venusian civilization wiped itself out by creating a climate disaster. That's definitely true, and you didn't just make that up 10 seconds ago? Oh, thank you. We have to take your word for it, because, you're a girl and therefore from Venus, right? I forgot that was the end of that part of the level. Okay, we got the sea. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, so you can just get rid of them. They jump so quickly. SMG, not gonna lie, you were disappointed by this as the true finale. It's like they knew they couldn't top the last stage, so they just made that one slightly harder. You got hit with ads right as I was about to get the sea. That's how, like, Twitch almost feels, what's the word? Psychic sometimes. They're like, oh yeah, the streamer's about to do something really cool or important right now. Hit it with the ad so they subscribe. Subscribe today, Twitch Prime. But yeah, I'm kind of feeling the same way right now. Like, my enthusiasm has plummeted now that I know that this is just kind of a reskin of the same level. The C is for cliffhanger, that's right. So even if I don't beat this stage today, I'm kind of not going to care anymore. Yeah, the fact that Venus spins clockwise is crazy. Doesn't its atmosphere still spin counterclockwise like every other planet? Or am I thinking of a different one? Stella, your phone case has Sailor Venus on it, though. Which one was Venus? What color was she? I think my favorites were... It's been too long. And I was probably watching the super bastardized American version as a kid, so... Their personalities are probably all different. Neptune was always my favorite planet. I think I liked Sailor's Jupiter and Mars amongst them. Wait a second, what the hell is that? Oh, no, okay. I thought this was something for a second. She was orange? I don't remember Sailor Venus. I have to, like, look up her picture. Although it's probably ironic as hell that I remember Neptune. She was blue, but not Venus. That's too close. Watch the O be somewhere beneath all this. Although the O is at the end of this level. I need to switch to the duck. Forgot. The fact that the saws are kind of in the same spot is also... Like, if they're gonna change things, I would have rather them actually, like, change to things. Because even if this level wasn't included at all, I feel like Windswept kind of would have worked as a finale. Stella, when you'd seen the anime, it was only Pluto, but then you read the manga and it was Venus. Personality is very different than the anime. Hold on, let me look this up. Sailor... You know what, let's do this in an incognito tab. Don't need the Google thinking I want to see Sailor Moon stuff all the time. Sailor Venus. That's just Sailor Moon, but different. I feel like I've never seen this character before in my life. Or maybe I just always assumed it was Sailor Moon herself. Chadwick, the song starting to drive you insane? That's what Incognito's for? You had no idea? Pretty much, yeah. So if you don't have things in your normal browser, Google's still going to track everything you do, don't get me wrong, but they won't continue to give you like personalized ads. Or the one time you looked up how to fix your toilets, they won't just assume you're like a toilet enthusiast on the YouTubes. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just gone through him. I was worried about the saw, and then I was too close. I just need to press circle when I get to that point. Incognitos for when you want to RP as Tuxedo Mask. Whoops. Chadwick with the rose emoji. Clutch. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to throw up. Pun intended. So that way I don't go into the spin maneuver. I think I screwed up my timing. Man. Almost had it. Me. Everything you know about Sailor Moon is about through cultural osmosis. Yeah, I was so young when I was watching Sailor Moon that I don't really remember much of it at all. I remember enjoying it and being a little bit embarrassed for being a boy who was enjoying it. My favorite factoid about Sailor Moon is that the mangaka for Sailor Moon got married to the one who created Yu Yu Hakusho. Press the wrong button. It's official, I'm a meatball head. What does that mean? Oh yeah, Chadwick, well, you're a Meshi. Oh no, not watching one of the most popular anime of all time. Hey man, when I was like 6, people didn't know what Sailor Moon was. People didn't even know what anime was, let's be real. What am I doing? Thinking about it too hard now. Should have just jumped. Yeah, I'm playing so much more carelessly right now. Not that I've ever had the greatest track record not doing that. I'm just saying. Well. Oh, he always called Serena Meatball Head, at least in the W watched as a kid. Chadwick? Okay. Oh, because she's got, like, dumplings on her hairstyle, essentially. Princess Leia with, like, ponytails coming out of them. Not really, but... I guess pigtails would be the right word, right? What? Never forget America trying to censor a lesbian couple, so they made them cousins instead, making them seem like incestuous cousins instead. Roll Tide. That is an Alabama reference. The Alabama dub. Should have stalled. Okay. Just play that. Damn it, I just have to hold left after I throw the shell. I'm afraid I'm gonna hit the shell. Then jump. It is kind of crazy to think of how much more prudish the US used to be back in the day like that, compared to where we are now. Meep meep. I didn't hold X. No. Why am I so bad now? Not even the Michael Jackson version. Used to be? I mean, things have gotten a lot worse. I still remember watching Tenchi Muyo on Toonami back in the day, and they were, what do you call it? Censoring sake as tea. I was like 11, and I'm like, even I know that this isn't tea. Although that came out quite a number of years after Sailor Moon, actually. And I remember how big of a deal it was to have like Gundam Wing Uncut air on Toonami at like 9 o'clock at night. So that way the children were asleep. And it's really just like the same thing, except they said damn a couple more times. maybe the explosions weren't as explicit about what was being exploded. Stop being bad. I was bad. I need to switch to the duck. This isn't even the hard part of the level. This is one of the easier parts. I'm pulling a Chaozu and using self-destruct. Oh god. We can make it. We're holding X this time. Why? Why? I hover too long. I just need to commit to going forward, I think. Damn it, I did bounce. I was trying to spam square for that scenario and I still didn't recover. You'll never get over the Pokemon onigiri equals donut thing. If you're trying to localize it, I could see how an onigiri can kind of look like a donut. It's a little bit surprising they didn't go with like meat bun or something instead. Man, I was spamming square. That sucks. Maybe I should just throw him to the right. I didn't jump. Jelly donuts are your favorite, Chadwick? I think we had the donut discussion a long time ago. My favorite are eclairs, which I can't really seem to find anymore. And they just call them Boston creams now, but the Boston cream is different. Boston cream is short and round, and eclair is long. Just nicer to eat as a, like, cylindrical shape. First try, baby. I panicked. I don't remember that dog being there before. That's not cool. No! This dreaded level! Wow. I got speared. Stolly had lemonade with maple syrup in it. That's pretty good. What is anything? Well, I'm pretty sure that man is a miserable pile of secrets. Right, I overshot that one. There. Oh! Should I go that way again? Probably not. What is this fish? It's evil. This spot seems awfully familiar. As I immediately scope the very first thing. Now it feels like I'm going crazy. Coming back here where I originally started the night off. Interesting. I'm assuming this is all a lie. Or maybe I need to go down this time. Yeah, nothing there. I didn't hit the bottom, that's fine. I'm gonna go down to the bottom right. So maybe those paths that didn't go anywhere lead someplace now. There's no star indicators in this one, which is kind of interesting. Let's screw that up. Oh. A little bit too slow with that. Belmont. Alright, nothing over here still. Like, this doesn't even feel different. Like, that's just so inconsequential. Alright, so that's still a dead end. I don't need to go there. What's the point of this? Man, in a way it feels like they're actually making the game worse by having this one here. They would have been golden just leaving it alone. There's a thing there. Oh, no, I meant to do it before going all the way up. That's my fault. Too low. Oh, there's another dude over there. Okay, we'll be perfectly fine to get that. The M. I just couldn't make out I was on the bottom left. Man, guys, now I really want coffee and donuts. Alright, Ask Next, you have a good night. Thanks for joining us. Take care. That up. Damn it. I thought I was fine. That's what I get. You kept meaning to try it? The lemonade, Stella? How does that work? Does the maple syrup make it like sweeter or something? I'm just kind of struggling to see the need for maple syrup at all. It does? Okay. Do they use like maple syrup instead of sugar, or how does that work? Do they do both and it's just like a little bit of taste? I really like lemonade a lot. I was so sure that I had it. Why do I not? Why do I trust myself when I shouldn't? Maybe I should ask, why do I trust the game when I shouldn't? Duh. It replaces the sugar and you can taste it? Okay. I guess that makes the most sense. Because I'm like thinking, Lemonade has a lot of sugar, typically. And then if you were to add maple syrup on top of that, that seems like a ridiculous amount. One of my favorite lemonades back in the day was from B-Dubs. They had a huckleberry lemonade that you could have. And I almost would like to think that I am single-handedly responsible for them reversing their policy on allowing free refills for those types of drinks. No! Maybe I am. Like, when I would go to B-Dubs and they had that for a while, I would drink to the point that I'd get a stomach ache. Oh no, that single star gap. The funny thing is, I made it without too much difficulty once I got to that point earlier tonight. Like, that part actually doesn't feel that bad. It's this other stuff leading up to it. Oh, now there's frogs up there. I guess I didn't notice that. Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings, B-Dubs, BW3s, etc. You just wanted to make sure you're hearing it, right? Okay. Oh, wow. Haven't done that before. At least I'm getting better at threading that gap. I was pressing the wrong button. Okay. So maybe I just need to go for the square move to kill my momentum. Which then, if I have to time it according to the frogs on top, I'm gonna be a little bit stressed out. Stella, you haven't been to a wing place in ages, but that sounds good right now. My fault. Yeah, I don't go to B-Dubs very often at all. I used to really like their barbecue whiskey burger, but they took that off the menu. Yeah, I know most people go to B-Dubs for the wings and stuff, but if you guys haven't had their burgers, they're at least worth trying out. I do want to try out their black bean burger sometime. It's kind of hard to commit if you don't know how good the quality is going to be from the get-go. And then, like, a lot of times if I go out, it's like, quite often it's a little bit better to just kind of go to, like, a local place. But nowadays, prices are just kind of out of control. So I really try not to eat out unless I'm absolutely craving something specific. Stella, you don't want to drive 40 minutes to go to one? Oh yeah, especially when you start adding in things like the price of gas, which I feel like a lot of people don't do that kind of mental math. Damn it. Oh! We fixed it. Okay, so we kept going a little bit. So maybe I want to do it the other way. That was unfortunate. I'll take it as a learning opportunity, though. So what I'm learning is that was a fluke the first time I did it. So let's go a little bit further. I made it! But the frogs freaked me out. I hesitated. I would have been fine. At least once I got to there. Ooper, it's so cold, you're freezing inside the house. Put on extra layers. Do you have, like, space heaters or anything like that? Also, how cold is it there? Damn. Oh, I should start spinning. Man, that timing, though. Meow, you have to drive 8 hours both ways on Thanksgiving? Are you doing that all in one day, or you're, like, doing that over 2 days at least? That does not sound pleasant. Hopefully you have some good playlists to listen to. I screwed it up. I was fine. I thought it was too low. Actually, I guess it's a little bit easier because this one has the low fish, so I don't need to worry about not hitting the body of the pip at the end of it. The rat guy. Wolfer, you turned on the air conditioner? Don't you guys in other parts of the world use the air conditioner for heating things? Because in the US, or maybe I should say North America, when we say air conditioner, it's purely for cooling a home. Yeah. Stella, you'd simply refuse? The only place you're going on Thanksgiving is work and you walk? Do you get any, like, holiday pay, Stella? I screwed up. Meow, you're driving out tomorrow. Probably be back Friday. Fair enough. Drive safely. Get a good playlist of stuff to listen to, keep you occupied. Make the time go by a little bit better. Damn. Air conditioner can produce warm air like those inside a car? Not as far as the way we talk about it in the US. So even though it's the same system in a way, we call them by different names. We call one like the heater, the heating, and the other the air conditioner. Stella, you're just happy to pick up hours because you're underemployed? Fair. Haven't gotten much after the hotel's closure? Yeah. I wonder if the British call them air conditioners when they use it for heating. I'm scared. Why? I didn't think about that possibility. That's kind of funny, man. I swear, if there's nothing for going through this way except for getting to the thing again, I'll be a little bit annoyed, but at least I'll have learned. Welcome back, Mo. It's the same machine, so why do they call it different names? The function's different. And ever since the Boston Tea Party, the Americans have always tried to think of interesting ways to piss off the British when it comes to heating things like leaves. And if that wasn't clear, that's a joke. Except Americans do like pissing off the British. Damn it, man. What the hell, that timing, though? The two frogs just don't seem particularly necessary. That's what I get. I blinked. I should have just trusted in failing. Should have manually spun again. I don't remember what was down there. Oh my goodness. No regrets. So there was nothing there after all. Surprise, surprise. Ah. Sandy, you like chess club? Nice. When I was in school, I played a lot of chess as well. Oh yeah, that's true, Chadwick, that the conditioner was used for the dehumidification that it did. Take the water out of the air. Stella, you're trying to find an electrician or HVAC apprenticeship, but your direct area is kind of filled up, so you're a little worried you might need to move, and you'd rather not. You'd probably be able to find something in Massachusetts. You can handle that fine. Are these going this same way? Okay, yeah, these ones are. It's made of ice. I don't think that changes the damn thing so far. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why didn't it dash? Oh, these fire more quickly. Okay. Normal hitboxes. So they gave some of the rats spears, but I don't really think that changes anything. Oh, those are faster. Okay. I knew that, but I guess I didn't really pay attention to the bottom one. Oops. Yeah, from my understanding, Stella, like, there is a lot of an oversaturation in, like, blue-collar work, like the electrician and HVAC stuff. There's kind of long waiting lists in a lot of the parts of the country. So good luck if that is what you're trying to do. We were told for so long that all you ever had to do was the HVAC stuff. That's different. Okay. I feel like after a while, the whole electrician route became as common a reply as telling kids to go to college. What am I doing? There's a shortage of electricians, at least up there. That's my fault. I should have switched. Yeah, I can set you up with a job in Vegas, but you don't think you'd like it there? afraid I was about to get shot in the face. Hashtag American problems. It's probably a bit of a dark joke. Still funny to me. Alright, thank you, Robbie. Or are you telling ooh for good luck? The funny thing about this level to me right now is I'm not happy how much of it is the same, and I'm also not happy that this little bit has changed at the end here. Wait, I could just switch as the duck in the jar. I didn't know that was a thing before, so I made this section of the map a little bit harder for myself as a result. But now that I have this new knowledge, I just have to switch, and then that part will actually be super manageable, I hope. That was a terrible spot to jump. And then just stall. Honestly, just fluke the entire level. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Sandy. Keep it in watch. Damn it. I delayed it because I was afraid that the thing was coming out. And had I just went for it, I would have been perfectly fine. The irony. Wait, how do I switch? Oh, I could just switch. Duh. Oh man, this should have been easy. Just like Celeste, that's right. I don't trust it. Oh no. What? Oh man, those little sticks can stop me? Got it. SMG, you always thought the poles are in the background, and it's actually hilarious that they make that section easier than the last level. Alright, good luck with chess, Sandy. Oh, you're fine, Stella. At least, I know enough about your situation that I didn't take it a certain kind of way. But of course, not everybody in chat has known you that long. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, that was a bit of a fluke. We'll take that. This camera is really annoying sometimes. If I did not figure out that I could switch characters in the jars, this part would have driven me insane. Don't trust the lava. Functionally is not much different from what I was originally doing. Oh no, the fish is a little bit different. I don't know what's different over here. I swear, if there's gonna be a bunch of alligators and the other side, where I'm presuming we still have a spiky boy, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna rage quit. Okay, no, they're just pips. That's fine. I am a little bit tempted to just skip ahead here, though. It's the same thing. I've already done it multiple times. Yeah, SMG, I don't know if you were here when I said it earlier, but I almost feel like the game would be better off had this one not... the stage not been included, and that they just kept Windswept as the actual finale. Beep beep. Alright, this thing can't reach the top. Oof. Get out of here. Wait a second. I did get an M. Okay. Was there no secret thing there? Oh, this is a little bit different. Let's do some exploration. Why are there dragonflies under the water? He's angry. Oops. I didn't really mean to hit that. Just kind of, what's the word? Autopiloted? Oh, okay. So there's nothing in there this time. You feel the same? There's just not enough different to be considered EX. I agree. Is the EX supposed to be extreme? Wait, no, I went him over on the right. That's my fault. It's gonna get me. High above the land, collect all cloud coins. Cool. We could go back to Servaz's house. Oh my goodness. T. So I missed the E. So now they're under the water? Or the pits? Is there something down there? I didn't even look. No. So I missed the E? Egad. Why did I get the T over here? Can't even tell if this part's different yet. Watch me have to go through the saws this time. No? Weird. Oh, so they just throw electric things. Big deal. Wait, I don't even have the thing to get the common thing at the top. Let's just cheat. I'm a little bit scared of that guy. Okay. Watch there be no commenting at the top. Nope, okay. So I don't need to do that in the future. Hey, nice, Andy. How long have you been playing chess? That looks a little bit different. My cheese, though. I could probably squeeze through there. Good question, you don't know. I'm gonna do this because they're gonna let me. Wasn't trying to do it that way, but okay. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's just do it normally. Lame. I kind of figured. If I have to do that normally, there's no way in heck. I legitimately don't know what I'm supposed to do with the spinny guy. Can I switch while I'm on them? I can. Oh, okay. Didn't realize that. What am I doing? What was I supposed to do here? Too slow. So I should jump. That's right, right. Anyone got any cool ideas for a piece that says native? Might actually have to focus on your letters. Let me think. Like, doing some stuff with Pueblo, maybe? Because you said you're in the southwest? Wrong button, I need to switch. Maybe like a bull skull with it? Arizona iced tea back in the day had some cool stuff that would have gone with that. Or like the Native American style blankets could be cool with like the lettering, especially if you want to make the texture pop. What the? I was holding X. He means like Native American stuff for his art. Native anything? Oh, okay. My fault. They were thinking of Thanksgiving. Okay. The blanket pattern could be dope. I didn't jump high enough. I need to switch. Just throw the turtle into the saw blade right above me. Damn it. That was my fault. Okay. Didn't jump quickly enough? That sucks. That's right. I know I should move it up. Move to the sides a little bit more when we're at the bottom of the saws because there's a little bit of a leniency in their hitboxes. Yeah, I just dropped like a rock that time. Do native resolution at 640 by 480. How do you convey that with graffiti without writing 640 by 480? Almost feels like that one episode of The Simpsons when they're playing Pictionary and Milhouse's dad gets the word dignity. He's like, that can't be drawn. How do you draw that? And then they just had like his wife draw it off screen, and everyone's like, oh yeah, that's dignity, all right. So, I didn't even know that was possible. Wait, what? I'll test that out, but there's too many saws over here. Hitting it. Oh, I could just switch that way, duh. Oh my goodness. We just made this so much harder for myself for no reason. Okay. Do a nativity scene? That feels a little bit different. Squanto died for your sins. It's too early. Okay. Squancho, were they in a show? You might be thinking of Squanch from Rick and Morty. The Squancho that I was referencing certainly was not in Rick and Morty. Too early again. I didn't press the square. A pixelated nativity scene with Native Americans wrapped in blankets. Why does 640 by 480 get to be native resolution? We have native 4K. Oopsies. Ooh. Damn it, okay, but at least I know that. I really don't have to do this. Without horns, you're thinking of like a syndicated Western show like The Lone Ranger. Was Squanto the Lone Ranger sidekick? Squanto? Was it Squanto? No, that was Tinto. Tonto? Maybe. Never watched The Lone Ranger. It is Tonto? Okay. My patience is wearing thin. Oh my goodness. You know, Squanto was the real dude in the story of Thanksgiving. Oh my goodness. I forgot I have to press L2 and then keep going. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I'm just gonna skip this because this is kind of just annoying me. I'm losing my mind a little bit. Let me get myself into a decent position. Oh my goodness. No, I was just trying to fix myself, not actually hit the thing. That's true, Tanto is a dagger. Like a short sword. Ugh. Oh my goodness, that's so easy to get, and I still screwed up. I thought I screwed that up. Oh my goodness, why am I... the pain? When does something go from being a long dagger to a short sword anyway? I don't know. I don't have a Mall Ninja license, unfortunately. I couldn't jump. If it's too big to dag with, it's no longer a dagger. That one's hitbox seems a little bit different. I don't know. It shouldn't have gotten me right there. I got this. Damn it, please. Alright, I'm just gonna skip a lot of this because it's just so time consuming. Wish I could turn this on and off like immediately. I did the wrong one. Thanks, SMG. You take care. Get your ears lowered. What the hell am I supposed to do here? Alright, well, we got the stage at least. But I didn't get to comment. Watch me dance! Reach the top of every goal. We shine brightest together. Beat Windswept EX. The sun's gonna explode. Okay, it's a big loop. That's fine. It's glowing! Let's go get that E. I don't even care that I cheated as much as I did. died. Could have died. So this is the O. This thing is still here. The Emma's at the top of the level. Huh. Wow. Nothing over here. Wait, there's something up there? Okay. Oh, so it did actually want me to go to the sun part of the stage, huh? So once we go there, up. Wait, this just swings me back. Those are just stars. Oh, so that is just a type of kendo school, I'm assuming. E10 Ichiryu? I don't know if the first combination of characters' pronunciation is correct, to be honest. His names be kind of weird. Did I not explore the left-hand path? Wait, what is that in reference to? Oops. When you first get into the vine section, you can go left or right. I'm gonna go back there. The first time I went through this stage, well, this version of the stage, I went right, because on the very first stage that's like this, When I went left, it just brought me into the next area directly. Which seemed like such a backwards thing to do. Because we get shot in here normally. Oh, I think I know where the E is. I don't think I explored it this time. But I probably did my first time. Got an idea? Really don't want to have to do this entire section again. I'm just going to cheat and get it because I know where it is. It is my fault for not, like, looking it up, though. I'm gonna bet it's over. Wait, can we hit these now? Gonna bet. Yep. Can't bring myself to cheat that much. I almost forgot to pull this guy out. Oh, you forget that Musashi did the two-sword style? Yeah, he popularized the long sword and the short sword together. No. Never forgive whose treachery? Is this the Samurai Warriors quote? Do not pursue. Boom, boom. I still can't believe they're remaking Dynasty Warriors 3 of all the games. That one might have been my favorite, to be honest. I also really like 2, it's just very surprising. Damn. Had to press right 2 pixels earlier. Show up through hours 8 with a boat oar, because it was 3 inches longer than Kojiro's Odachi. Yeah. The fact that he literally smashed some dude's face in with an oar and killed him is absolutely metal as hell. And then to top it all off, at the end of his esteemed career, he's just like, pretty much the only reason why I won is because I was healthier than everybody else. And now that I'm old, I realize that, and what the hell was I thinking? This damn stick! Holy goodness. got comets. Cool. I think I'm just gonna skip pretty much everything else. Like, I kind of don't even really care, to be honest. Like, the water section isn't difficult at all. It's a little bit tedious, but I like how I gave myself infinite jumps underwater. Not enough rat copters in this game. We're not King of Cards Night or Propeller Night. Can't believe I didn't think to check the wheel well. It's my fault. Wait, didn't we have a comet thing somewhere else? Like it wasn't over here. It was towards those rats, right? Yeah. Let's just pick this up. Not enough rat copters is true of every game. I realize I only have invincibility on. Too high. Yeah, screw it. still have it to get there. That's all I really care about for now. Oh my goodness. Oh no! I don't think I gave myself infinite jumps, that's fine. I was spacing out. Screw that up. Oh, I didn't even think I could do that. I don't know why. As I was going down the bottom, that doesn't even matter. It's a game changer. That was all a fluke. Strike the earth. Collect all comet coins. Whew. Alright. We did it! We stole the sun. Took the moon. Struck the earth with the comet even. There is one more thing I want to double check now that we've gotten all of the clouds and comets. Now I unlock Windswept EXXX. That's right. Sunset Scuttle? What was the one with Syrah's house? With all the clouds. Home? Nope. Here's Hydra Dominatus. Oh, that's true. I think it's next to the Comet one, so Skyward Horde. Which was not this one. Could pop to the top. What stage was it? Like that theme right there. I know I didn't get all of the records or all of the cassettes, but I'm kind of over it. We're missing Nippa's Nook, Lunosa's Library, Fizzing Ascent, and of course Lamp's Shade. What about all the game cartridges? I'm missing 2 or 3 of them. Was it Cloudy Clamber? Maybe it was. Ah, yes. 60 of 40. I'm just gonna cheat, because I've done this stage a lot. Let's see what happens when we turn in all the things. Because I got to the top, but I don't know if I needed to have actually had all of them for the game to think that I got to the top. How funny would it be if I get like a Page Master, you cheated type message to pop up because I've enabled cheats at some point during the game? I don't even think I'd be mad. And if anybody has no idea what I'm talking about, back in the day, Macaulay Culkin starred in this movie called Page Master, and they made a video game adaptation of it, which is pretty terrible by all rights. And if you didn't 100% every level and like inadvertently skip the levels by just not going to them on the world map thing, if you beat the game would say that you cheated or something like that. Because I rented it, and like a lot of levels were already beaten, but not every single one was. And then the game said I cheated or something, and I was like, are you kidding? I didn't do it. Do I need to place the last cloud? How many movie tie-in games are good? I mean, there was an Alien vs. Predator arcade game, right? That one was pretty badass. But probably not exactly what you're talking about. I almost landed on that. Still pretty impressed that I got to the top of this, but I was still missing like 15 clouds. Just goes to show how stubborn I am. The fact that there's nothing up here is really disappointing. I do know that they ran out of time and budget, so maybe they had some plans. Oof. Sandy, you think the game should disable being able to get any checkpoints while a cheat is enabled? I hear what you're saying. Unfortunately, like, you can make your own checkpoints for better or worse, which I definitely appreciate because it allows you to practice specific sections. And if anything, maybe that's a good way for devs to get feedback that certain parts of a level could use an extra checkpoint, or like adjust the placement of certain checkpoints. I think that's kind of a neat idea. Spider-Man 2. Oofer, when you played Divinity Original Sin 2, there's a maze puzzle that needed to be solved, but the game bugged because you were playing with your friend as multiplayer and you got sent outside of it. So you just walked into the endpoint and then the NPC said you cheated and fought you? Oh, that's funny. That's terrible. But, okay, folks, we have completed Windswept, and we even went ahead and beat Windswept EX, the extra Windswept. So I'm going to say that we're kind of done with this game, because all I have to work on are those like last bits of collectibles, which aren't indicated, which is fine. But it would have been nice if Lampshade had those revealable on their map, because there's really like no currency sync for our stars. I thought there was going to be something in the game. Maybe they just didn't think about it. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what I do actually want to play tomorrow. It could be Octopath. It might be Saga Frontier 2. I could also do Fallout. Maybe I'll have a change of heart and do Ori. Maybe I'll release a poll, although I feel like a lot of people would be more interested in the Fallout, so maybe I should do that? I don't know. I would need to like look into perhaps modding it first, and that's probably not ideal to do in the course of like a day or whatnot. But yeah, thanks for the GG, Ulfer. There will not be a finale? This was the finale. Oh, finale, triple question mark. I see. Maybe I should disable cheats? I could, but it would have just taken me longer. Like, I did everything manually when it came down to it. So, I have no regrets. It would just extended the playtime. Like, if these stages were as short as Celeste ones, I probably wouldn't have cheated. Oh, to see if anything changes at the top? I did do that before when I first came here. Nothing changes. So this is Sarah's house, like the little character from the very beginning. Maybe I'll have a real change of heart and do After Image. Without horns, have you been taken over by Mal? Or are you actually an After Image enjoyer? Doom 2. Hey, Robbie, you're getting the Ankh Shield? Nice. Somebody's home, but they're not answering and they do. Maybe I'll hate myself and try to get some Celeste Goldens. I did really enjoy Celeste. I kind of want to play it again, but I don't know. I don't have the patience for that level of accuracy, as evidenced by me using cheats in this game. Do I even super shotgun? I cannot say that I really do. The only thing you know about it is that Mao likes it and I don't. Like, it looks like an okay game, but it's just like a little bit too visually messy. Oh yeah, I guess I am on PC. I could just like show this stuff off if I wanted to. Barbie Horse Adventures? No, thank you. Yeah, there's no way I'll do the Chapter 9 Golden. For real, for real. We'll figure something out for sure. Maybe I could do one of those Smash Bros streams. Maybe not for like the full 3 hours though. But okay, folks, I want to thank you all for joining me on this adventure through Windswept. I enjoyed myself. Hope you did as well. Yeah, overall, like, the game's movement tech is really impressive and fun. I do wish there was a bit more of a story to it, and there are like a couple points where it doesn't feel as responsive as I would like it to be. I don't know why we need to initiate the ground pound to go into an air dash. It almost makes more sense to me that if I just press square in the air, that I could dash. Because I have to press square to dash anyway, but it's just after the ground pound. It's weird. But overall, like, for an indie game, I really don't regret getting this for like 15 bucks, especially considering how much playtime I've gotten out of it already. So anyway, that'll be it for me. Hopefully we'll catch you all on the next one at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out. That is the wrong one.